Hello, everybody. How are you guys all doing today? Today we are going to be studying a song together for the first time. My heart is racing a little bit because I've never done this before, and so I'm really nervous, but I am very excited to be studying with you guys today. I came up with a PowerPoint so that we can go through this nice and efficiently, and yeah, I'm just very excited to get started. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to maneuver this because, again, this is my first time doing this kind of live stream. So let me bring up to you what we've got going on here, okay? So we're gonna be studying one of my favorite songs. I actually decided to do this song because I sang it on my channel not too long ago, so I'm a little bit more familiar with it, but it would be the great first live stream for the Study With Me series. And so we're just gonna get right into it. So the song is called 平凡的一天, which basically means ordinary day. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna go into a few disclaimers, okay? So I am not fluent. Please do not expect me to teach you. This is a study with me, okay? Yes, my tones still go wrong. I, again, am not fluent, and it's something that I am trying to work on, but I have a few strategies that I'll go through in this live stream that I believe will be helpful to maybe you guys also struggling with tones, or if you're not struggling with tones, good on ya, share your secrets, please. Yeah, so sometimes my explanations might not make sense to you because I remember things in a really odd way, but it is the way it is, okay? Yes. So also, I'm studying right now for HSK 5, which is a little bit of an intermediate, higher level intermediate. I'm a confident HSK 4, but HSK 5 I'm working towards. So if you're a complete beginner, I hope you can learn something from this, learn a few new words, but I'm not going to go too fast or too slow, hopefully. We'll see. I also put the lyrics down in the description, so if you guys feel like you want to follow along from the description or like put it in a different document or something, make it bigger, then you guys can do that as well if that helps you even more. Yeah, I am starting out with a song for this series because it's a little bit more chill, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think next week I'm going to do more kind of academic stuff. Like I'll actually take you what I actually study. This one is more of like a let's get into this. Let's become comfortable with each other. You know what I mean? Yes. Thank you for your good luck. I am. I will hopefully take that into account. Okay, so. This song, I'm kind of separating it into a few different pieces to make it easier. So firstly, I was hoping we could go through the chorus because it's a little bit easier. It has a few easier words, I guess, to be able to memorize, and I'm hoping that'll take maybe about 17 minutes. The whole live stream should be about an hour if, you know, things go well. Verse 1 is a medium kind of difficulty. It is a little bit long, right? So I'm going to try to do it in a way that'll help us remember things. And yeah, verse number 2 is a little bit more difficult. Depending on how much time we have, I may or may not go through it, or I may only go through parts of it. Also, I quickly wanted to mention as well that if my lighting is bad, I'm really sorry. It is 8 o'clock in the morning where I am, and the sun has not fully risen yet. Okay, so how I normally break down how I study a song or any kind of article or whatever is I'll break it up into pieces. And what I've done here, it's a little bit overwhelming right now, don't worry. I've just kind of separated the new words into chorus, verse 1 and verse 2. And these, like, I'm familiar with some of them, but some of you guys may not. I kind of just took random words that I feel like would be I guess useful to know, might help us understand the song a little bit better. So we're gonna get into that. This is just the overview, okay? We're gonna break it down. Don't worry. I hope you guys have a notebook or something so that you can maybe write some things down. But I guess let's just head into it. So this is the choruses, I guess, vocabulary. I did want to mention too that yes, this is beautiful day vocabulary, as in this song is very relaxing. It's very, I guess, like, it's just very wholesome. It's very relaxing. It talks about a beautiful day, having no worries. You know what I mean? So the materials I have with me are my pencil and paper, and I also have my phone because I normally use Pleco or an app like Pleco so that I can draw characters that I don't know, or I can easily find out what the character means, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's get started. What I do when I have a new vocabulary list is I read through it and I'll go like this. I'll go 平凡,平凡,想念,想念,速度,速度. Like I'll go like that. So that's what I'm hoping we can do together. Hopefully at home, you can also read through these with me. And this, if you try to connect the sound, the meaning, and the character all together, it helps you remember the character a lot. So let's read through this, I guess at a medium speed, and hopefully we can remember some things together. Okay, so let's go. 平凡,平凡,想念,想念,速度,速度,年华,年华,牵挂,牵挂,轻浮,轻浮,脸颊,脸颊. Okay, how do we feel about that? How are you guys feeling so far? Is this like, you know, too fast? Is this a little bit weird? Are the words too hard? You guys keep me updated because right now this is a study with me. Okay, that means you guys are involved. So basically, now I'll kind of go through it and maybe analyze some of the characters. So 平凡, I didn't really know that character before like I studied this song. So I just have to memorize that that means ordinary, or just like regular. 想念, 想 by itself means to miss. Now you're just adding 想念, and that's to long for or to miss. So that one's pretty easy to remember. 速度, this one is a little bit more difficult. I mean, 度 is like, I think it means a degree, like a degree or to an extent of or something. Again, my explanations sometimes don't make sense, but hopefully while I'm talking, you're finding your own ways to memorize it. 年华. I've never heard 年华. I've just heard 年, but knowing that 年华 means the same as 年, easy enough to remember, right? 牵挂. Okay, I need to separate these right now because see, I wanting to say like 墙, but like that's not right. Okay, so 牵挂. 挂 means to hang. But you know, 牵挂, I don't know, it means to care. Okay, we'll go through that even more later when we're actually going through sentences. It'll be easier to remember. Okay, 轻浮, 轻浮. I know that 轻 is more like it means light or something like lightly. So if when you think of caressing, you can caress lightly. It means like to brush or to stroke. So you can say something like 我的衬衫轻浮,我的皮肤,皮肤. Yeah, so like my shirt is caressing my skin, something like that. And 脸颊 is cheek. Okay, so now we have a basic understanding of some of the new words. So the next thing what I want to do is actually bring up the lyrics. So here we go. This is the first line in the chorus. I've highlighted the new words that we studied. If you don't know some of the other words, then I would just recommend go through this on your own later or go through it right now as you can, and we will figure out the meaning of these as well. And I will include the pinyin, but first I like to test myself and then check my answer. So we can say 这是最平凡的一天啊，你也想念吗? So I'm trying to also remember the tones as I say it. And I'm really happy I'm doing this live stream because now I get to practice speaking out loud. So let's try to like go into, or wait, let's first check the answer. Okay, here it is. 这是最平凡的一天啊，你也想念吗? So let's try to analyze what does this mean. 这是最平凡的一天. That's literally the title of the song. This is most ordinary, right? 你也想念吗? Do you also miss it, right? So that's the first sentence. Okay, let's go into the next one. Oh, okay. So fun fact, I know what these words are because I have sung this song. However, I did not write it in the vocabulary, so that's my bad. Okay, so this is 不追不赶. I don't know the tone. Okay, but that's fine. Let me find it out quickly. You know, this is the process of learning. Okay, 不追不赶. Okay, so that's kind of what it is. Okay, 追 and 赶. And then 追 means to chase after, and 赶 means try to emulate. Okay, so we're not trying to emulate and we're not chasing after something. We're relaxing, we're chilling, okay? Again, this one, sometimes I just don't really get how a word is used, but it's also a song, so I can't tell if it's 100% right either. So we're just gonna go with this, okay? 不追不赶，慢慢走回家。 就这样虚度这年华. Okay, so let's say it together. Okay, so let's say it a little bit slower. 不追不赶，慢慢走回家，就这样虚度这年华. How do you guys feel about that? Let me check your guys' comments. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm really trying. Yeah, okay, sorry guys. I again, my pronunciation and my tones are still off, but I'm trying. That's what matters. Okay, so let's try to see what this is saying. We've already went through the 不追不赶, 慢慢走回家. So that is to go home slowly. 慢慢走回家. You're walking home slowly. 就这样虚度这年华. Yes, so this way you're wasting away the years because we already know that 虚度 means to waste and 年华 just means years, right? Okay, so is this way helpful for you guys? Okay, why didn't I use 浪费 instead of 虚度? That's a good question. We should ask the singer of the song because I probably would also use 浪费because that is a word that I do know. But, you know, it is what it is. And I'm sorry, guys, I am saying probably 虚 wrong. 虚度. See, because it's not 虚, it's 虚, right? Okay, sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay, so the next sentence here is 没牵挂，只有晚风轻拂着脸颊. I can't remember if I got those tones right. Let's check. And let's say it together. Ready? 没牵挂，只有晚风轻拂着脸颊. Do you know what's the weirdest thing? I have sung this song, so what I want to do is 没牵挂，只有晚风轻拂着脸颊. So I don't know how to do the tones right. Like it sounds weird to actually just say it instead of, I guess, sing it. You know what I mean? Okay, so let us analyze it. 没牵挂. Do you guys remember what 牵挂 was? It was something about hanging, right? Hanging out. What was it? Oh, cares. So no cares is what it was. 没牵挂，只有晚风轻拂着脸颊. Okay, so you just have the wind caressing your cheek. Wow, lovely. Okay, well, that makes sense, right? So what I like to do next is I like to quiz myself on the whole thing. So this was the entire chorus, okay? Pretty easy stuff. Okay, so this is the entire thing. We've already went through it. We already know what it means. Let's try to read it. I'm going to put pinyin here for other people as well, and then also for myself, because all I want to do is sing it and not say it. And I need to remember, Jen, you have to say this. So let's do this together, and then that should be good. So, 这是最平凡的一天啊，你也想念吗？不追不赶，慢慢走回家。就这样虚度着年华，没牵挂，只有晚风轻拂着脸颊. So, was that speed a little bit too fast? And yes, if you can explain questions inside of the chat, please do so. That would be really helpful for all of us. Or even, I guess, if you put it in the chat, but also the comments, so people who watch this live stream later, they can also see your explanations, would be great. I wonder if you have your guitar beside you. I do not. It is downstairs. Yes. Okay. So, I guess that's kind of how I go through it. I like to go through it in chunks. So now I would normally take a little bit of a quick break. I'm going through this quite fast, so let me know if it's too fast or if it's a good speed. But in the meantime, let's have a quick break. You guys can write down any characters while I tell this story, okay? It's only going to be like 2 minutes, and then we're going to go back into it. So right now I am house sitting. These lovely people asked me to watch over their house and their dogs while they went to another province on vacation. Now, I am literally living right next to my university. Like, I am looking out this window and it is my university. It's amazing. Normally I get like 15 minutes to like drive to the university, but it's literally right there. But sad thing, I can't even go to the university because we've got a virus going around. So that's a thing. yeah, but anyway, loving the dogs. The backyard is absolutely beautiful. If you haven't already seen on my Instagram stories, you should go and follow me, and you'll be able to see what this house's backyard looks like because it's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so I'm having a great time. I went on a run. We have a big river just like right there. So I went on a run, and it's like hills and this beautiful river. It's absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, so that's my story about what I'm doing. What are you guys up to? Shudu is used for time. Okay, so you can say 浪费钱, 浪费 like something, right? But shudu you can only use for like shudu. Can you say 虚度时间? Or can you just say like 虚度年华? Like, yeah, okay, so good to know it's just used for time. Okay, so I hope you guys are watching the chat too, because I'm just reading straight from the chat and I'm not like putting it up on the screen. Actually, I can do that though. 虚度 is used for time. Thank you. Yes. I'll try to put your guys' comments up on the screen as well as you type them too. So when I'm talking about them, then yes, everyone will be able to see. Okay, so let's do a quick little review. So let's read these again, okay? So 1, 2, 3. 平凡,平凡,想念,想念,虚度,虚度,年华,年华,牵挂,牵挂,轻抚,轻抚,脸颊,脸颊. Okay, cool. So I hope that we've kind of memorized these a little bit. If you haven't, then just make sure to write them down. Again, the lyrics are in the description, so you can also look there in case I move it off the screen. So what I normally do after this as well is I take these new words and I try to make sentences from them, because the best way to learn is take something and then actually use it and put it into practice, right? So what I've done previously is I take these kind of words and I put them into my YouTube videos, and so that's how I learn. But I guess what I'd like you guys to do is maybe if you can come up with your own sentences, put it in the chat or in the comments, and then we can all look at each other's sentences and I guess figure this out together. So let me try to think of some on the top of my head. 平凡. In the song, it's 这是最平凡的一天. That's how I've also used it in real life. So I've actually taken that phrase and I use it in real life. Like, wow, this is such a beautiful day. I'll say, or like, I don't know, like, I guess sometimes like when you're with a friend or something, you can actually take a phrase that you've learned and use it with them to see if you've used it correctly. So I've literally just said that. I can't really think of anything on the top of my head. I'm still nervous to be on a live stream, so it feels like a lot of pressure to think of things quickly. Anyway, 想念. Let's think. So, 我很想念中国, you know? Like stuff like that. It's really easy sentences, but makes me understand how to actually use the sentence or how to use the word. Yeah. He said 没牵挂. That means I like don't have a care. I don't know if you can say like 我不牵挂, like I don't care. I don't know. So if somebody knows, please let us know. And 脸颊, pretty easy. It's a noun. 这是我的脸颊. Oh, 轻不轻抚我的脸颊. Please don't touch, or no, please don't caress my cheek. Does that work? Kind of entire chorus. Hopefully you guys are starting to understand how to use some of these words. We have an explanation here. 浪费 is waste. 虚度 is, in vain and to spend or pass time. Oh, okay. Passing time in vain without gaining anything. Okay. That totally makes sense. Okay, gotcha. Hopefully that makes sense for everybody else. But I have a question. Can you also say like 虚度时间, or can you just say like 虚度, like a specific amount of time, like waste seconds or waste minutes or waste years? Or can you just say 虚度时间, just in general? Let me know. And yep. Okay. 我们都是平凡的人. Yes, there we go. Love that. Love that sentence. Okay. I love seeing your guys' sentences, so keep them coming. Okay, so let's move on to the first verse. So there are a little bit more words in this one, but I think we can do it. Some of these I think might be familiar to you guys, maybe not, but we'll go through it. So let's do our reading, and hopefully we can connect to the meaning, the pinyin, and the characters all together. So let's try it. 早晨，早晨，自然，自然，晒，晒，味道，味道，柔软，柔软，宁静，宁静，目的，目的，善意，善意。Also, I want to notice, or I want to mention something I've noticed. Again, I could be wrong about this, but someone recently told me that when you have two fourth tones together, what you can do is instead of being like 味道, you can say like 味道, 味道. So it's still like fourth tone, but it's like it's not like 味道, it's 味道. So that might be a trick to helping with tones. But yeah, okay, so let's see if we can remember these in an easy way. 早晨. We know that 早 means morning or early, right? So 早晨. I don't exactly know what 晨 means by itself, but I don't think we already need to. Like, that just means early morning. 早晨. 早晨. Yes. Okay, 自然. 自然 just means natural. I don't have any tricks for helping you guys remember that. Sorry. Shài. Shài means strong, but I've noticed that this is only in regards to saying like the sun is strong, or when it comes to sun. Like, I think this character is also in the word sunburnt, but I can't remember what the word for sunburnt is. So if anybody knows, please, hook a girl up in the chat. But you can say, yeah, like the sun is very strong. You would say shài. Yeah. 味道. I think you guys all probably must have heard this. If you're saying, what is this flavor of soy milk? Oh, I like that. 就是什么味道的豆浆, right? Like, I don't know, pretty easy stuff. So already thinking of sentences by myself. Hopefully you guys are thinking about how you can use the word. 柔软, 柔软. I know this means soft. If you say 软软的, 软软的, then that also means soft. I know that from when I made a skincare video and I said, wow, this cream makes my skin so 软软的. 软软的. Sorry, again, tones, not good. Sorry. Okay, 宁静, 宁静. Peaceful. I'm pretty sure 静, like the second part, means peaceful as well. Not really sure. Is this the same níng that's in lemon? Like níng meng? Could be. I don't really know. Can't remember. Okay, 目的 means target. In this song, they're going to say 目的地, which like it's like 目的地方. So it's like your target destination. So you guys will see that later. And 善意 means kind. This was something that I found hard to remember. I remember a lot of people were commenting this on my videos on my Chinese social media, and I saw it so many times, but it's just so hard to remember, and I don't know why. So hopefully today, by saying it out loud with you guys, I'll also be able to remember it. Let's see. Let me quickly look through your guys' comments. 我很想念我的大学. Aw, that's so wholesome. Yeah, you know what? Me too. It's right there. It's right there, my university, but I can't go to it. So sad. Okay. And you guys are leaving some more comments here. Okay. I love seeing your sentences, so keep them coming. Okay, so let's go through these sentences. We can kind of see how he uses the words in his song. So this is the first line. Let's try to quiz each other on this this sentence. Okay, 每个早晨七点半就自然醒。风铃响起又是一天云很轻。Let's see how my tones were. Okay, let's say it together, okay? 每个早晨七点半就自然醒。风铃响起又是一天云很轻。Frick. Okay, I'm really trying, okay? Do you know I'm the one getting embarrassed here. If you guys say it wrong at home, nobody knows, but everybody knows that I got it wrong. But that's fine. We all make mistakes. I'm human. Okay, so 每个早晨七点半就自然醒. So every early morning at 7:30, what is that? 7:30, I naturally wake up. See, that's beautiful. 风铃响起又是一天云很轻. So I don't really know what's 风铃响起. Gonna be honest with you. Don't really know what that means. Should I investigate? Okay, fine. I'll do it. Let's find out together. You guys better be searching too. 响起. Let's see. Echo, making a sound. Classifier for noises. Okay, I'm not really sure about the meaning of this. 风铃, what's 风铃? Oh, wind bells. The sound of wind bells. There's another day where there's no, or like 云很轻, like the clouds are light. Or like, okay, so the sound of the wind chimes. Okay, sound of wind chimes. Wow, the sky, there's clouds that are really light, so not a lot of them. It's just beautiful. That's how I'm interpreting that. Okay, here's a good explanation. So this is níng, right? Níng is peace, and jìng, quiet. I know, yes, jìng, I've heard of that one, so that's quiet. Okay, so peaceful and quiet, if you like take those two characters together. All right. Good stuff. So I'm glad to know that we're learning together here. You can learn from my mistakes. You know, that's a benefit I never had. I never watched other people study before, so I don't even know if I'm doing a good job. Okay, so let's try to go through the next little word here. Okay, so 晒好的衣服味道很安心，一切都是柔软又宁静. How were my tones? Let's check. Okay, let's say it together. Ready? 晒好的衣服味道很安心，一切都是柔软又宁静. Splendid. Also, you guys have probably noticed I am not good at reading. That is a big weakness of mine because I have barely ever practiced that. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's try to analyze this. 晒好的衣服味道. Okay, so we know we're talking about a clothes scent, not flavor, okay? In this case, it means scent. So 晒好的衣服味道. So it's like the smell of the clothes. Let's go backwards. The smell of the clothes that were, I guess, like, I don't want to say burnt, but like they've had this strong sun on it, kind of like. How exactly do you explain that? Like, that's how I think about it in my head. I'm like, the sun has been shining on these clothes, and the smell of these clothes now is very anxīng. Okay, I don't remember the exact definition, but I'm thinking it's like a quiet heart, you know, because anjing and xīng, quiet heart. So that's how I think about it. At ease. Okay, so it's quiet heart means to be relieved or at ease. Okay, splendid. So 一切都是柔软又宁静. Okay, so 一切都是. So 一切, so 切, I believe means slice. So it's like every slice, so like everything. 都是柔软, everything is soft, 又宁静, and peaceful. Wow, what a calming song. You know what I mean? And I love like singing this song. You know, it's like, it goes like this. It goes, 晒好的衣服味道很安心. Yep. 一切都是柔软又宁静. Yep. Also, like, I find listening to songs is so helpful because then it's like you really remember it based on like the song. And then when you study it and you can actually practice the words by themselves and actually practice how to say it, then it really helps. Okay, sorry, I keep on blabbering. Okay, so this one, there was no new words because hopefully we know a lot of it. Okay, so 每个路口花都开在阳光里，小店门前传来好听的恋曲。Let me check my tones. Okay, Let's say it together. Ready? 每个路口花都开在阳光里，小店门前传来好听的恋曲。Okay, hopefully you guys are practicing at home. If you actually say it out loud, it helps, okay? So, 每个路口花都开在阳光里. What does that mean? Let's see. This 每个路口every like intersection 花都开在 flowers are opening up in the sunlight, right? 阳光里 in the sunlight. Okay. 小店门前. Okay, so small shops at the front, like at their front door, right? In front of their door, in front of these small shops' doors. 传来好听的恋曲. So 传 means to spread, right? So you're spreading 好听的恋曲, a good sounding love song. I love that. So the things that I personally have struggled with, and the only thing like that I don't really understand, but I only understand through hearing it or seeing it like this, is these kind of things. 传来. I don't understand why there has to be like a lie. Like sometimes it's like I don't understand why something would be like 听起来. Sounds like I don't understand why it's there, but I know how to use it now because I've used it so much. So this is just something that I think is a lot of exposure. Unless somebody has a really rational way to understand why there would be a lie behind there, please let me know. But in this case, I just think like, okay, it's spreading around like just like that. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so if the sentence said 晒好的衣服的味道 sounds better. I can agree with that. 衣服的味道. That makes a lot more sense. But I guess just in the song, he thought maybe that didn't sound as pretty. So thank you for correcting that grammar. Let's see here. Oh, I really like this. Next time I would really like to hear you with your guitar. That is a really nice idea. Next time I study a song, I will bring my guitar and then we can go through it like that too. And yes, and seen free from worries. Good. Yeah, I like this little pop of review after when I actually remember to look at your comments. Okay, so we kind of understand now how this sentence is working. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, let's try to think about this. 不用太久就能走到目的地。人来人往里满是善意。只是 So, let me check my tones. Let's read it together. Okay, ready? 不用太久就能走到目的地。人来人往里 Oh gosh, why is that hard? 人来人往里 Oh dear. Okay. 人来人往里满是善意。Sorry guys, sorry. I'm trying, I promise. Okay, so let's analyze it. 不用太久就能走到目的地。So, you don't have to wait too long, right? 不用太久 Oh, you don't have to, like, it won't take too long, 就能走到 until you get to your target destination. So originally I think this D comes from 地方. So I think it's just shortened. I find sometimes there are characters that can be shortened like that. Still also figuring that out, also just through exposure. So let's get to the next part. 人来人往里 That's hard. 人来人往里 No, it can't be. 人来人往里满是善意 There, that was it, right? Okay, sorry, that could still be wrong. I will practice this more later, I promise. So, people are coming and going, I'm guessing, and everything is like kind? Satisfied and kind? 人来人往里满是善意 Yeah, I feel like that's the closest I'm going to get to that explanation. Okay, so we have an explanation here. Lai is to indicate the direction for you, same like 出来, come to me. 传来 how means the sound is coming to you. Okay, good. So if I go back to that, so it's spreading to me. So the sound of a love song is coming to me. 传来好听的恋曲. Good. Okay, love that. Thank you so much for that explanation. That really is helpful. So let's test ourselves on the entire verse. So good job so far. We are getting through the entire song very slowly, and I am very proud of us. So thank you for coming along this journey. I'm going to put the pinyin up here as well because I embarrass myself when I talk because all I want to do is sing this song. So I'm going to put this up here. So it's easier for people who maybe need it, and then also easier for me because I don't want to embarrass myself. Okay, we're going to read it together. Okay, so at home you better be reading this too. So let's go. 每个早晨七点半就自然醒，风铃响起又是一天云很轻，晒好的衣服味道很安心，一切都是柔软又宁静。Sorry. 每个路口花都开在阳光里，小店门前传来好听的恋曲，不用太久就能走到目的地。人来人往里满是善意，知识等等等等。We're not reading, and I'm so sorry. Like, it's really not good. It's so embarrassing. Okay, but hopefully you guys kind of get the gist of this verse and how, like, what it means and how it works, how some of the words work. And yeah, normally this goes right into the chorus, right? So it would be 这是最平凡的一天，最平凡的一天. Yeah, so this is the most ordinary day, that kind of thing. So let me check. So I guess next we're going to go through a little break because we've just learned a lot of words and now we just need to relax for a little bit. So let me tell you about some upcoming things I'm working on. So lately I haven't been posting too many videos. Like, well, I feel like I haven't. I have a plan to post about 2 or 3 videos per week, and I have like some wicked videos coming. Like, there's some chill projects that I'm working on, like just sitting and talking to you guys in Chinese. But there's also some that are like really cool ideas, I think. My next video is going to be one of those really cool ideas. So I'm really excited to share it with you. I was editing it all day yesterday, and I'm absolutely in love with how it's turning out. So I hope that you guys will like it too. Also, for the month of August, I'm doing these study with me sessions. So this week was a song because it was the first one, and I find that studying something that somebody has already prepared is easier than studying from scratch like what I normally do. And next week I have planned to, I guess we can study together some more, I guess, actual vocabulary from HSK5. So I'll go through my actual study process. So like you literally will be studying how I normally study. And yeah, so I'm excited for that. The week after that, I'm still kind of figuring it out. If you guys have like material that you want to study, you can just let me know because I'm pretty flexible and I like to try new ways of studying too. So yeah, also I have some live streams planned with other people. So every week for August, I think I'm going to have like 1 to 2 live streams plus another 2 or 3 videos. So we'll see. I have so many things planned and like, oh, there's just so much I want to do, but it's hard because, you know, I'm still in school and it's hard to like be a full-time student and make videos because fun fact, a little secret is that a video takes about like, I guess one of my regular videos, I don't know, because also subtitles take forever. So subtitles by themselves take about 3 hours. So plus the editing. So I put about 15 hours into each video. Yeah, unless it was from my 30-day challenge. I didn't do much for that. Anyway, okay, so that's some like fun facts about some content. And yeah, hope you enjoyed that little break of me just rambling. Maybe you went to the bathroom, got some water. I feel like I should have gotten myself some water. You know, I talk so much today. Okay, so let's go into a review. So let's read them one more time, these new words that we came up with. So 早晨早晨自然自然晒晒味道味道柔软柔软宁静宁静目的目的善意善意 Great. So now that we kind of have maybe the basic idea of what these characters look like and how to use them, let's see if we can come up with some sample sentences. So if you guys are willing to leave some of them inside of the comments, let's see. 早晨. That's pretty easy to remember, right? Like 今天早晨6点半起床了. You know, there's this sentence. 自然. Okay, how about this? 昨天晚上我去了那个河边跑步. No, yeah. 在哪里风景很自然. You know? Yeah, so yesterday evening I went on a run by the water, by the river, and the scenery there was very natural. Yeah. Shài. I do know that this is in a lot of SPF creams. If you want to say 防晒霜, I think it was 防晒霜. And that's like what's it? Sun lotion? What is that called? Sunscreen. Okay, yeah. Okay, 味道. If we're talking about okay, let me tell you a story. When I was in Zhuhai living with my host family, there was a young boy living there. He came up to me and he smelled me and he goes, 闻起来像台湾的机场. He said I smell like, he said like I have like 台湾机场的味道. You know, like I smell like the Taiwan airport. So that's fun. 柔软. I think this is also pretty easy to know how to use. It's just soft. 宁静, peaceful. Just an adjective, pretty easy. 目的地方. So maybe we can also say like target destination, target. Can you say something like target language? Like if you're learning a language and you say 目的语言. Can you say that? What are some other ways? Like, can you guys leave some examples of what you think maybe how else can we use 目的? That would be good. And then 善意 is just kind, just an adjective for kind. When I was first learning Chinese, a lot of people just said, how can you say nice? Like, oh, that person is so nice. You can just say 好. Wow, 他很好. Like, I feel like that's not what I wanted to hear. But now you can say something like 善意, like 善意, like that person is kind. Yeah. Maybe you can say like 善意的表情, like, or 表达, like kind expression, these kind of things. Okay, so what is the smell of the Taiwan airport? I wish I could tell you. I don't know. But apparently it was my clothes. Maybe it was my laundry from like at home. When I first brought it to China, it just smelled like Taiwan. Oh, it's so funny. He literally just comes up to me. He doesn't say anything and he just smells me. He goes, 台湾的味道. That's what he would say. It was so cute. And you can say 目的语, so target language. So I guess like when you say 目的, you don't want to say like 目的地方. You can say 目的地. So it's only like one character after, not two, I guess. So far, that's how I'm remembering it. Okay, yes. And sorry, I'm just reading your comments. Lovely. Thank you. So, yes, please leave your suggestions of sentences in the comments and in the chat. Trust me, I know maybe it feels weird to type up a sentence and put it in there for other people to see, but I'm not gonna lie, like, if you just put it in there, then honestly, like, it's helpful for you, and also it helps you practice, and other people can maybe correct you, which is also very nice. So, verse 2, this is going to be the last little bit. Hopefully, okay, this one is hard though, so I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time, so we're going to try to go through it a little bit quicker. Yeah, let's do our reading one more time. Ready? 日落，日落，斜阳，斜阳，黄昏，黄昏，收获，收获，满意，满意，院子，院子，欢歌，欢歌，考虑，考虑，和煦，和煦。There's somebody outside of my window. Maybe he's just leaving mail. That would be good. Okay. It's really freaky when you see other people walking up to your house. Okay, so we have a basic idea of these new words. And do you guys hear the dogs? Sorry. Okay. I think it's the mailman. Okay, sorry, sorry. Why people gotta be interrupting this live stream? You know what I mean? Okay, so let's just, I guess, go into the first. Can y'all chill? I'm trying to do a live stream. Guys, Baxter, Lola, it's okay. Don't worry. Okay, so this verse, let's go into it a little bit. I think the characters here are a little bit more difficult. And some of these I honestly still don't know how to use either, but I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time, so we're going to go through it quite quickly. So 日落之前，咸阳尽在小河里，光了黄昏时常收获和满意。This one new. Let's check how I did. Let's read it together, okay? 日落之前，斜阳融在融在小河里。逛了黄昏，市场收获很满意。Okay, let's try to analyze what this means. So 日落之前，斜阳。Okay, so the sun is setting. What is 融在? Let's find out together. You know, I should have put in the ones I don't know into 融在. Oh, blending. Okay, so it blends. Okay, I got it. Okay, so the sunset, right? It's sunset. Yeah, okay. Sunset. Okay, so before the sun sets, 日落之前，斜阳融在. Okay. Sun sets. Before the sun sets, it blends into the xiaoheli, this small river. Good. Okay, great. We analyzed it. Thank you. Good. 逛了黄昏，市场收获很满意. So if you say something like guāng guāng, like just using this character, we know that means like just to walk. So 逛了黄昏, what was that? Dusk. So walking at dusk. Oh, walking at the dusk market. Right? So walking around the dusk market, harvesting, or I guess collecting, 收获, 很满意 is very satisfying. So that's great. We figured that one out. Love that. Okay. See, I tried to do this actually before this one and I couldn't really figure it out, but I'm glad I figured it out on the live stream with you guys. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I know. I said it's wrong. See, the reason I said jìng was because this is also the rong that's in jìng rong, right? I think so. Like that means finance, and that's my major. So that's why I got confused. Okay, but yes, so rong means melt. Thank you for that. Good little reviews in the middle. Okay, so the next sentence, pretty easy. Let's go through it. 朋友打来电话说他在等你。见面有聊不完的话题. Let's read it together with opinions so that we make sure we don't mess up the tones. So, 朋友打来电话说他在等你。见面有聊不完的话题. Yes. So, pretty easy to get this one. 朋友打来电话说他. So, 朋友打来电话说他. Your friend is giving you a call and saying that he is waiting for you. Again, this lie. So I guess in this case, you guys can clarify for me if you would like to. If I'm wrong, then this just means that 打来电话, like, I mean, he's calling you, like the call is coming to you. So But if I say I'm calling someone else, then they would say, wow, Jenny 打来电话给我. How can I use the like 打来电话给我? Like, can I say that? Because if I want to say like somebody's giving me a call, 他跟我打电话，他给我打电话. Can someone please clarify if I'm supposed to use lie inside of that if I want to say like they're giving me a call? Okay, anyway, but this part is pretty easy. So once you meet up, you have a topic that you can talk about, like you won't finish talking about because you can just talk about it for so long. So 见面有聊不完的话题. So this is just a grammar thing. If you don't really get like how to use this grammar, if you're a bit newer to the grammar structure, then I guess this one is just, I'm sure that you guys would be able to figure it out pretty easy. It's like liao buwan. That's like chibuwan, like you can't finish eating, like you can't, like that's just a structure. So I'm sure that you guys will easily figure that out if you don't already know it, but if you already do, then that's great. So next one. Oh, okay. So 餐桌摆在开满花的院子里，微微酒意，阵阵欢歌笑语. My voice is getting like rough now. I can already feel it. Okay. So let's read it together with this opinion, okay? 餐桌摆在开满花的院子里，微微酒意，阵阵欢歌笑语. Okay, my tones were really off the first time. So there's some things that we know about this sentence. For example, we know that 餐桌 means dining table. We know that like 开满花, we know that 开花, like opening flowers. So 开满花 kind of means the same thing. It's like a bunch of opening flowers. 院子里, we know that 院子 means garden or like courtyard. Okay, this part though is a little bit more confusing, I think. So 微微酒意. So 微微 means like slightly, right? 酒意, alcohol, slightly alcoholic. I'm guessing this means like you're a tiny little bit tipsy or you've had a few sips of alcohol. 阵阵. Can't remember what this means. See, I studied this by myself before a little bit and I thought I knew it, but apparently I don't. A short period of time. 阵. Maybe somebody can clarify exactly how 阵, like what it means in this case. It's because it could mean burst or a wave of something. 欢歌, we know this means to sing. 笑语, which means like funny talk, right? Like 好笑的语, like I don't know, like you know what I mean? Again, my ways of remembering things might be slightly strange, so I'm really sorry. Okay, yeah, so the part I don't get is this 摆. 餐桌, so the dining table 摆在开满花的院子里. Is, I don't know, by opening flowers in the garden, slightly tipsy, potentially, and bursts of singing, laughter, or fun talk. How's that? Let's see if anyone has the answers to my question. 简单来电话. Oh, okay. So when you're talking about the phone, if we go back to that, 简单来电话, 简单电话来了. Okay, so if I say, oh, somebody called me, this person 打电话来了, the person's call has come. Okay, lovely. And Okay, I love this. 这句话我完全没有逻辑. Okay, so this sentence completely makes no sense. Has no logic. Okay, that's good to know because it made no sense to me. So I'm really glad that you have pointed that out. So how about we just move on from that because sometimes things just don't make sense. And if they don't make sense and I don't get it, then I will not remember it. Anyway, so let's do this. 从不考虑明天应该去哪里，因为今夜的风太和煦。So let's try to remember. 从不 Okay, so you've never considered tomorrow you should go where, right? So tomorrow you are like, you've never considered where you should go tomorrow because today's night or today's evening, the wind is very, like what, warm? So, or it's warm, right? Where is my answer? Oh yeah, warm. Okay, so, all right, sounds good. So apparently today's wind is very warm, and so you're not thinking about what you're doing tomorrow. Pretty easy stuff to think about. 从不. So this is, I'm guessing this is kind of short for 从来没有, or like, that's how I'm thinking of it. If 从不 has a different meaning than 从来没有, then let me know, but that's how I think about it. 从来没有做什么事. 从来没有, like I've never done something. So that's that sentence. Let's read the entire thing of this. And then I don't like this sentence, okay? I don't like it. I'm sorry. Let's read it. Okay, let's read it together. If you can look at it without the pinyin and just look at the characters, that's even better. Let's do it. 日落之前，斜阳融在小河里，光了黄昏，市场收获很满意。朋友打来电话说他在等你，有录完的题。餐桌摆在开满花的院子里，微微酒意，阵阵欢歌笑语，从不考虑明天应该去哪里，因为今夜的风太和煦。How's that? Okay. Now, okay, we have a quick explanation. Jun is a measure word, kind of activity that lasts a short time. Okay, so like a burst of time. Okay, so we thought it meant a burst or a wave, but now it just means a wave of something, a small wave, a short burst of something. Oh, 一阵雨. Okay, gotcha. And a measure word can repeat like 个个. So 阵阵. Okay, so I never really have experience repeating a measure word, so this is something that I'm going to try to do in the future. 阵阵 and 个个. Okay, love that. Thank you for that explanation. Okay, and we also have one more explanation. So it's 从不 is like, it's not never have, like, okay, never have done and never would do. Okay, so you're just never doing, kind of. So it's just something you never do. I guess more in general. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So 从来没有 just means I haven't, because 没有 is more like I haven't. 从不 is more I don't do that. Gotcha. Thank you. Got it. Hope the logic makes sense for all you other language learners. So here I just have a, I guess, summary of all of the words that we've gone through today. I'm not going to go through it again. If you guys want, you can write it down. Try practicing by yourself in the method that works best for you. Hopefully you guys learned some new words. Also, I didn't kind of have this make a sample sentence for this last verse, but I would love it if you guys in the chat or in the comments left your sample sentences. Trust me, this can be really helpful because you have to think about some ways of using the words. Pick the words that you want to and just use them and post them. They don't have to be right, okay? The whole process is about learning. Just think about how you could be using it. So take some of these new concepts and just try using it. Put it in the comments or the chat. Yes, okay, I literally just said that. So that's it for today. Next week, we're going to be, I guess, just looking at a bunch of new vocabulary. I'm going to surprise you with the kind of vocabulary because it just depends what I'm going to be studying next week. I really hope that you guys found this useful. If you did, please let me know. And because this was the first thing, like the first one, that I have done, the first live stream, I would really appreciate if you guys could give me some feedback on like what worked for you, like what didn't work, like was I going too fast, was this too easy, is there a different way that I should present these topics? Just please let me know what's working because I really want this to be useful for you. In September, I'm starting a Chinese class, and I was hoping that this could also be my main way of studying, is studying with you guys. So this could become a regular thing. So just let me know how would be best for you guys, okay? That's basically what I want to say. So yes, let me go back to this. There we are. Here I am, full screen for you guys today. So, yep, that's basically the end. I don't really know how to end this. Leave your stuff in the comments. Let me know what to change. And I hope to see you guys next week. It's going to be at the same time. And yes, I hope you guys learned something, and I hope you have a great day or a great night, whatever it is. I hope you're smiling. And yeah, that's basically it. Okay, bye guys.